Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up.
Ready to go? And digging in for San Francisco, Joe Hooley. The line and pitch. Close the corner. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Left field, Steer moving under this one. Nabs it, one away. Here's the Giants lineup. So here's Wade now. He swings and fouls one off.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That's down and in. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking. Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the slab, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel in the back, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, Jonathan India. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one not close. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
That's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So pumped to get that ball into.
And that's in the dirt. Misses. And now 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one in the air center field. Lee brings it in. One down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases empty. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bringing down the Reds, Matt McClain. The other way, nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Webb keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go. Michael Conforto will climb in. And here it comes. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that was caught on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game. Pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller definitely an umpire. He wasn't afraid to call strikes on that part of the strike zone. Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up or he was something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And here is Matt Chapman. Way inside. righty deals. 2 balls, no strikes the count. No score here in the second. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Ground ball to the right side. Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down on the top of the second. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That was straight pace right there.
Two outs. Popped up. And that is that. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel. And he deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Kick the pitch. In the air out to center. Fitzgerald on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. Those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now here is Spencer Steer. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade makes the grab. That's out number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's sitting it in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Christian Encarnacion Strand at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that clips the inside corner. Knocks that And the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Green back to work. Bailey, a switch hitting catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Fall off foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. With just that time. Here's a 2-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had food.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That misses the zone. 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. And downstairs.
2-0 to count.
And a good eye there.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Now Marco Luciano. Now Swan doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Pitch. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one finds the corner. 2-2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now batting Jammer Candelario. The right-hander back to work. That one misses. Ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And down the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. You're in the last half of the third. And takes low for ball one. Righty to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. 0-for-1 with a fly out to center.
Coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Chop back up the middle. Webb to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and stole bases first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. India at first, one gone. On the ground to third. Opener Luciano turns it, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Out of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Jung Hoo Liu. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. You know one.
Ball one.
Little chopper rolls foul. And this is inside. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. He grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, if you come in all of this guy on the mound, somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Gonna count to the 2.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Kicks and fires. And it skips into dirt. On the ground to third. On to first. Giants going over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go. Round 4. Stepping in, Matt McClain. Pitch. And there's the strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Fights it off, he'll see another. Righty delivers. Not even close there. 1-2 the count. And another ball. The 2-2. Got him swinging. And there's one down.
Now, there's a small sign of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next, Cincinnati. The center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is T.J. Friedel. Flied out his first time. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one sliced foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Conforto. Green back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of it. Starters really should have to be really tighter with this pitch count in the real as well. So far, he's been really effective in this one.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he'll juke. That one way inside.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Cracks his bat, pops him up. Throws it in for the end. Up and down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. And another ball.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Down to go up the ladder for the K. The
pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because they throw with their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Fitzgerald takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Kicks Indians. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball. The most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario drifts towards it, and that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. As he turns on the rubber, with that big live arm delivers. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. That's inside. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Rounded out his first time. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's a little bit low. This one popped up. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is a treat to watch.
Eddie Diaz. That one just missing inside. And it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. top of the 6th inning. And now, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the righty deals. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
This to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to run velocity and stay there. If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with a fastball in the previous pitch, it'll be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you knew you were going to travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Steps on the bag for 1. How about that double play?
Very composed play for the shortstop position right there. And that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across the first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Joe Lee.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Strike one.
This pitcher did a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want to do.
That one missed. Swing and miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid.
Hit on the line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Just kind of slice that one into center. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how he'll play on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, but really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Next to hit, Lamont Wade Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1 and 2.
Man, he's been really good, about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Not close with that one. The count now 2 and 2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw. He's safe.
Now there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead, run on base. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Outside. Man at second. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Sam Moll, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pagan, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. That one's in there, and the count 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To third, in there safely.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Reds, Emilio Pagan. And here is Michael Conforto. And there's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. hits up the middle. He won really well. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now that Chapman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-hander kick steals. Chapman gets a piece there. Only 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. Going at 95, missed up top. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. Struck. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in the spot where they really needed one.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Just that time. Just misses with that one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Two-way down. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them.
Oh, wow, what a stop. And they get the out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 2 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. We just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. And a count 1-2. The line of the pitch.
Game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Sean Sheldon taking over on the mound.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. That one close, rule the ball. 1-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, and it stays there. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. One runs in.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
And the batter down, Spencer Steer. And that's outside. 1-0. That just misses. Now 2-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Number 73. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Beck also getting ready. And that's the inside edge. 3-0. Christian Encarnacion Strand up next. Kicks and fires. Strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Outside and in is ball 4.
And that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now on the bump, number 73.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fastball in for a strike, going one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball, perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And now he gets past the catcher. And he's in to score on the pitch. They take the lead.
I don't think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the brilliant run on goal, but this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Slice to right, and it's just foul. That was close. And a pitch. Right base hit. 1 runs in. Fires into the plate. That's a fly ball. Score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out. He got the job done right there.
Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Encarnacion Strand aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Righty delivers. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Great job with the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Splits the plate. 1-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 64. Tony Santillan.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
0-1 now. And there's the ball. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. Suter getting cranked up as well. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck them out.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. And catches the outside corner. Yeah, it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Liner saved at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The Giants trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swung on, looped into center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
At the plate, Lamont Wade Jr. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Here's a one-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. Get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one. High fly ball out to center field. Friedel under it. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. They trail at 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tristan Beck.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jonathan India at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Right side. To first. Up one down.
No, they didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
But if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle, you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Foul off left side. De La Cruz, the runner at second with one away. Just missed. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. On the run, throw to first. Now they get the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to throw off the first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Reds leave one. They're still out in front 5-2. Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy that hit the turn to out of the pin and knocked down a win. So this game's going to win, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up for
And the pitch. Foul ball. Right-handed reliever.
This guy's expects even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Ball one.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. To finish him off.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach where you can handle the ball with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Conforto, the next to hit, takes outside. The Reds leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth. We'll chase that time. Just off the inside edge. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. That clips the corner. Outside, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Matt Chapman. Diaz, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball to strike. Broken back. He's out, and there's 2 away. One out left for the Giants. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ball 1 low. Two outs. Up and in, and now 2-0. There's a strike. The pitch. And another ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Friedel flying after this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Row cut off, now to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And now just a 2-run deficit.
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball
a new pitcher from the pen, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. They're down to the final strike. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 1 strike away.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours, 6 seconds. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And be reminded of Lee, right home safety.